How you doing, Emil? Congrats on the brace. Just talk about that free kick. One of your first goals from direct free kick for this club. Just talk about that, the emotion of getting that and seeing it go in, and then also the second goal from Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting for that free kick goal. I had some bad luck in some games, so finally got in. Amazing feeling, of course. And then second goal. Yeah, I just needed to put it in. Amazing work from Lewis, seeing me. So I mean, it's a good feeling to score. But that goal, just a great pass from Lewis. I could just put it in.
Next, we go to Jerry.
Emil, this one working? It looked at the beginning of the second half. Okay, first half we don't need to talk about. But at the beginning of the second half, Charlotte was putting in a lot of long balls behind the defense. And at that time, it looked like they might become the first team to score. But everything changed as soon as your brace came about. Is that the only thing that really did it, or was there something more than just you scoring that managed to just completely change the domination of the game?
Oh yeah, I mean it's hard to explain. I think the first half we didn't play well. I think Charlotte also as well did good things. But second half, I think we came in with a different mentality. I think we were way more dominant with the ball. I think we played forward. We tried to attack, and we were also intensive in our stuff, what we did with the ball. So I mean, the way we played second half is the way we want to play: dominant, playing forward, creating chances, yeah, I mean. First half, like you said, we don't want to talk about it too much, but we said in the halftime as well that it's still 0-0. We didn't do that much bad, but we said we can do much better. We stayed calm, we prepared ourselves good, and I think just the second half showed the mentality that we had. We had a long break, 1 hour I think it was, but we came out flying, played our soccer, and just dominated the game in the second half. And yeah, it feels amazing to be going home with 3 points.
Next, go to Gary.
Speaking of the second half, because we're not going to even talk about the first, what did you see on the Charlotte's defense was able to finally break through with that goal before the free kick? Because you started making your way in and started doing the long balls and such, but it's like for the first time they couldn't allow you to do that. But then toward the second half, you guys was just moving through the defense with ease.
Yeah.
What did you see from the midfielder's perspective that you was able to say, okay, we got these guys today?
I think the most important part in our game plan sometimes is when you win the second ball to play forward, to attack directly. And I think we did that in the second half. In the first half, we were a little bit too playing backwards, or we didn't keep the ball. We made some easy mistakes, but I think in the second half we won the ball, we played it forward, or we played it to another guy. We put tempo on the ball, and when we do that, it's hard to get us. And I think that's the most important thing, to play with confidence, when we put the passes, that we put hard passes and that we are straightforward. And I think that's a main key for us in our way of playing, that when we win the ball, that we put those hard passes forwards, and then we attack and we go with everybody who we can. And I think we did that very well in the second half.
Next, go to Anthony.
Emil, have you ever had history in the past of such an elongated time between halves? And what were you doing during that halftime to kind of make sure you stood ready to come out for the second half?
No, I just went around eating, trying to stay warm, yeah. I mean, we relaxed. Actually, we didn't do much. We relaxed in the locker room. We knew when it was time to go out, and we prepared ourselves. We looked at some tactical stuff in the halftime, but it for sure was the first time for me to wait that long for a second half to get going. And when you come out, it's pouring rain, and you took a while to get in. But I think we did fantastically. And like I said, it just showed the mentality that we had. We wanted to play better, and we did that the second half. We dominated the second half, and we got a deserved win.
Everyone, we have time for 2 more questions with Emil. First, we'll go to Michael Batista, and then we'll finish up with Daniel Florenstein on Zoom. Michael, you have the floor.
Emil, going back to the free kick goal, it was you and John Tolkien standing next to each other. And last year in the playoffs, John Tolkien was the one who scored a free kick goal against Charlotte. I know that was before you got here, but how was it decided who was going to take the kick? Because it feels like a lot of people were thinking it was going to be him.
Yeah. No, but he already scored against him, so I needed to do it. No, we always have a good discussion. I think Jamie as well has a fantastic left foot, as we could see in that game and also in the game before. I just had a good feeling, and I saw the way the goalie positioned it and himself and the wall, so I tried to put it on his side, and it went well. So, but like I said, Jamie has a fantastic foot. We will keep discussing, seeing, and it's just important to have a good feeling. The one who has a good feeling will take the free kick.
And we'll finish up with Daniel on Zoom.
Emil, just talk about that third goal, if you could, please, just to see Reyes getting the foot on the ball, to put in the back of the net when the cross came in. What was that feeling like for you to see that happen?
No, it was a fantastic feeling. I'm first of all happy for Andres. I think we have 3 fantastic center backs at the moment competing, and Andres and Noah and Sean, they're all doing fantastically, keeping themselves on the toes. So I mean, I was happy for Andres to score finally in the MLS now again. So I'm just happy for him, happy for the team. I think it was an important goal as well. 3-0 is always 2-0 is always dangerous. I think 3-0 in that time was good. So I'm just very happy for Andres and for the whole team, to be honest.